Good morning, everyone. My name is Makia Turner. I'm the weekend morning anchor here at WUSA 9. And if you're up early, you may find me on Get Up DC weekday mornings. I am so honored to be with all of you today virtually as I MC this event. Thank you so much for joining us as we kick off this year's virtual week to defeat ALS, beginning with today's virtual walk. Now, while we can't all see each other in person this year, we are still connected through spirit and social media. Just make sure you use the hashtag A Week to Defeat ALS as you walk wherever you'd like today to support people in the community living with ALS. The funds that you've raised will be critical to bringing hope. Now, the fight against ALS is a cause that's been near and dear to my heart for a while. Back in 2015, my best friend Alexis called me to tell me her mother Susan had been diagnosed with the disease. Seeing the incredible pain and devastation ALS caused Susan and her family led me to rally behind the ALS Association's DC, Maryland, and Virginia chapter and wholeheartedly support the work that they do to help patients with ALS and families in the community. Now, before we get started, I'd like everyone to stand for the National Anthem performed by Acting Out for ALS Research with music direction by Leanne Alter.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, with broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we lost were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they flew through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to the ALS Association's Walk to Defeat ALS. I am so happy to be here with you all. Thank you to all of our team captains and team members who've worked tirelessly over the last few months to help make this event a huge success. We would also like to recognize all individuals living with ALS who are all-stars every day. A huge thank you to every one of you for your dedication and extraordinary efforts to help us further our mission. Now, we would like to take a minute to pause and remember those special people who we're walking for today. Let's keep them in our hearts as we walk. Thank you all for being here to show your support for those with ALS and their families and to help raise essential funds that allow the ALS Association's DC, Maryland, and Virginia chapter to provide care service programs right here in the area. Your fundraising dollars support things like home visits, support groups, equipment loans, assistive technology labs, and ALS multidisciplinary clinics. Furthermore, the ALS Association's collaborative and global approach to funding research continues to lead to significant advances by top ALS researchers all over the world. Just recently, the drug AMX0035 showed tremendous success in slowing the progression of this disease, and we hope to lobby the FDA to bring this well-tolerated drug to market soon. Now, these are real-life services which help our neighbors, friends, and family, and they would not be possible without your help. Many thanks to all of you who fundraised for today's walk. Now, we all come to walk to defeat ALS with our own connection to the disease. It's a disease which challenges families across the country every day and which confounds researchers and doctors with its complexities. But we're here not because we choose to accept ALS as an unsolvable puzzle that will continue unabated. We're here because we believe that someday we can unlock ALS. Hopefully you have all received a lanyard and key and are wearing one around your neck right now. These keys will represent our commitment to unlocking the barriers to effective and compassionate care to unlocking the physical constraints which threatens patients' everyday existence, and to unlocking the medical mysteries which will someday lead us to a cure. The colored lanyards we wear represent our diverse connections to ALS and this walk. Now, Lance is wearing a gold lanyard. Everyone wearing a gold lanyard this morning has ALS, and we take this moment to salute their courage, determination, and willingness to be here to support our community. Those wearing a blue lanyard mean they know and care for someone with ALS and are walking for them today so that soon we can live in a world without this incurable disease. Now, let's hear from Audrey Tonkinson, who is Care Service Coordinator, about the many services we provide to our ALS patients and their families.
Good afternoon. My name is Audrey Tonkinson, and I'm the Care Services Coordinator for Southern Maryland and DC. I'd like to give a special thank you to our walk team captains and all those here today to support our chapter and the daily work we do for those diagnosed with ALS across Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Your generous support goes to ensure the heart and mission of this organization is fulfilled through the daily interactions of our Care Services Coordinators and Assistive Technology Specialists and our ability to provide free programs and services to persons living with ALS. We remain committed to seeing each person able to live as independent as possible for as long as possible, while having programs and supports in place that will increase and enhance each individual's quality of life. From having access to monthly support groups for both patients and caregivers, to knowing you can reach out to your Care Services Coordinator in order to receive medical equipment through our durable medical equipment loan closet that can ensure one's mobility and safety within the home. Our assistive technology specialists are helping to keep our families connected through the ability to communicate when they have lost their voice, ability to control their own home environments, just to name a couple of things. Our independent grants allow us to assist funding to ALS medical-related appointments, small home modifications, and in-home and respite care. Lastly, we are both honored and grateful to be able to partner with 9 multidisciplinary clinics who are equally committed to providing expert ALS care to our families across our territory. I've said it before, and it's worth repeating. None of what we're able to accomplish as a care services team or an organization would be possible without each of you. Thank you.
Alexandra and Chuck of Team Flying Marshmallows are wearing a red lanyard to represent all of those here who support the cause and want to end ALS. Terry of Team Mary's Marchers has a white lanyard. She's walking today in memory of someone who they lost and walks today so that we can end ALS so no other family may endure this tragedy, so no other family is robbed of the opportunity to grow old with their loved ones. And as we walk and as we think about the reasons of why we walk to defeat ALS, I want you all to grasp the keys that you're wearing around your necks. These keys represent our personal commitments to remember those we've lost, support, and care for, and do whatever we can to someday end ALS. And on behalf of everyone at the ALS Association's DC, Maryland, and Virginia chapter, thank you for being here and for walking with us today. Now it's my honor to introduce you to an inspiring member of our Walk to Defeat ALS community. Please welcome Randy Gregory.
Hello everyone. I would first like to thank everyone for your time and support of this life-impacting ALS fundraising event. My name is Randy Gregory Jr. I have been living with ALS since April 2011. Needless to say, it has had an impact on my family and life in ways that I could never imagine. As a 43 years of age young man with seasonal allergies as a health issue when diagnosed, my daily life as a father of 5 children and 2 grandchildren, a special agent with the IRS Criminal Investigation Division, and the head men's basketball coach at the Community College Baltimore County, Catonsville campus, was changed in the way I have to communicate, my abilities to earn a living, and in my impact on the development of young people for their roles in the world. In facing these new challenges, prayer and reading the Bible has helped me maintain a positive attitude and hope for a miracle to end this disease for everyone. The desire to witness my children and grandchildren achieve life goals, graduate from college, get married, graduate from high school, purchase a home, and raise children has also helped me to deal with the challenges in living with ALS. My family and myself have been fortunate to have the support of the DC/MD/VA ALS Association chapter in many ways. From explaining the disease to us, in evaluating my living environment for its suitability for what will be needed for accessibility, providing resources to procure computer equipment that allowed me to work, support group meetings, to helping us get assistance from the ALS Association chapter in Kentucky and a wheelchair vendor while visiting my son in college, and helping me get needed oral and ventilation supplies. The monies raised through the Walk to Defeat ALS efforts are essential for the chapter to continue to support myself and other people living with ALS and their families. Thank you again for your time and support of this devastating disease.
Thank you, Randy, for sharing your story and for helping us remember what's important. There are so many stories of challenges, heartbreak, perseverance, and hope here today. Let's walk today with a little extra love in our hearts. Today we stand by people living with ALS and their families and remember those who we've lost to ALS. Let's defeat ALS. Now we would like to take a moment to thank our national and local sponsors. That's New Motion, Permobile, Mitsubishi Tanabe Pharma, Mobility Works, CapTech, Castle Systems, Centera Optima Health, Morgan Stanley, Spectrum, and Howard Imont. Your generosity is greatly appreciated, and we cannot thank you enough for all that you do. And don't forget, we do have a special honor wall this year where you can post messages and pictures of who you walk for and why. You can access the page by going to this link. Also, make sure you're sharing your photos or videos on your Facebook page and tag them with the hashtag #AWeekToDefeatALS so that we can share them on our page and celebrate our incredible teams and all you do. All right, we are just about ready to walk to defeat ALS, but first, let's get you all warmed up.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Trilby Burt from Mayberry Elementary School. I'm here to get you all warmed up before you go on the walk to defeat ALS today. One thing I want you to remember before you get started, keep this in mind today. No matter how slow you move, you are still faster than somebody on the couch. Remember that today. All right, let's move it.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
Start with a nice easy jog.
Move it, move it. Yeah, like
We're not going anywhere too fast, too soon. We're just jogging along, nice and easy. Maybe do a little dancing. My elementary school kids love this stuff, except I can't do the music all the time with them. They'll lose it. Jumping jacks, go. Keep it fast. Picking up the pace here. Stop right there. Okay. Now scissor kicks or scissor jumps. You're like a big pair of scissors. Opposite hand, opposite foot, and you jump. Jump. I would hate to come across a pair of scissors this big. And we are moving it. Stop right there. Side high knees. Pick up your knees. Send them to the wall. You could even get grooving a little bit here. It's kind of fun. Now, we got to stretch out those quads. Stand up on one leg. Hold it. Oh, feel the burn. Good. You have two legs. Let's get the other one. Balance. Now you got your quads. Let's get the calves. You're just about done. Pull your toes up to the ceiling and bend down like this. Oh yeah. Let's get the other leg. You're not supposed to bounce really a lot when you stretch, but how can you not bounce when you're listening to this song? That's good. You guys, good luck today. I hope to see you guys again soon.
All right, so we're warmed up. We're ready to go. Thank you all for being part of our event today. Although we couldn't be together in person, we are still here together as an ALS community, and we continue to fight to end ALS. Don't forget to share your pictures and videos as you walk. We will be posting throughout the day and throughout the week to defeat ALS. Have a great day, everyone.